up, AC? It's January 10th, and we're back to bring in a new decade.
We hope everyone had a great, relaxing holiday break. On today's show, my friends and I are out to answer the big question of 2019. Which is better, the Chick-fil-A sandwich or the Popeyes chicken sandwich?
Popeyes, baby. Popeyes all the way.
Yeah. I'll take you on a taste testing experience to determine which is better.
But first, Adriel Mergidio took the man on the street out to kick off the new year. Adriel?
I'm here with...
Lauren.
Was it? Lauren.
What
was it?
Lauren.
Oh, okay. I'm here with...
Faden.
What was that?
Faden.
I'm here with Hayden.
Faden.
What was it?
Faden.
I'm here with the biggest Jonas Brothers fan. Who's your favorite Jonas brother?
None.
Hey guys, I'm back here with Hayden. Here to ask you some more. Sorry?
Faden.
Don't you hate it when you just ever say like what?
Wait, what?
Don't you ever hate it when you ever say like what?
What?
Don't you ever hate it when you ever say like what?
I'm so confused.
Hayden and... Say that?
Faden.
Hey, yeah, no, we're just interviewing kids that think they're good at hockey but really aren't that good.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
All right. Hayden, give me your best dinosaur roar.
Do you need help?
What's better, cinnamon rolls or cookies?
Cinnamon rolls.
Cinnamon rolls or cookies?
Cinnamon rolls.
What?
Cinnamon rolls.
What are cinnamon rolls?
They're basically rolls with cinnamon.
I'm here with...
Ricky Richards.
All right, I'm here with Rochelle. All right, Rochelle, give me your best dinosaur roar.
Roar! Nah.
Mama always told me I was going to break hearts. It's her fault, stupid. Don't be mad at me. Top 5 hottest Disney princesses.
This is ridiculous.
I'm here with my future wife, Megan Tobias. Megan, where do you want to go on our honeymoon?
Snow White.
Late last Thursday night, President Donald Trump authorized the assassination of the leader of Iran's Quad Forces, Qasem Soleimani. According to the Secretary of State, Soleimani was involved in a threat to American lives that posed an imminent threat. Iran then retaliated by firing more than a dozen ballistic missiles at 2 Iraqi military bases housing U.S. troops. Fortunately, there were no casualties. Although the tensions seem to have eased, this has created concern for people, especially young people, wondering if the Selective Service would come back into play.
Well, you should first know that the draft was suspended in 1973 because of the intense opposition to the Vietnam War, and Congress and the President would have to pass legislation to bring it back, if an emergency called for it. But America still keeps a database of all young men who could be called upon should the draft ever return.
If you are a male residing in the United States between ages 18 and 25, you are required by law to register for the Selective Service. Women are not currently required to register, and signing up for the Selective Service does not enlist a person in the military.
And now let's go to my segment to determine which chicken sandwich is the superior sandwich. Hello AC, this is Running on Empty Food Review, and today we're going to be going over one of the internet's, heated debates of the past couple of months, and that is the Chick-fil-A sandwich versus the Popeyes chicken sandwich. Now, a lot of people online have been arguing over, which one's better, the Popeyes chicken sandwich or the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, and today we're going to be, I have some fellow food reviewer experts, and we're going to be putting each sandwich to the test and figuring out, which one is the superior sandwich. Just kind of going right into the sandwich here, we'll get on right away. This is a close-up of the sandwich, right here, you can see it looks pretty crispy, the bun looking, it's on a brioche bun, by the way, a brioche bun. Yeah, it's looking pretty thick. It's a pretty big sandwich. So, I think without further ado, we're just kind of going to go right in, guys. You ready?
Let's do this.
Okay.
This is Popeye's chicken sandwich going in.
So first impressions for me is, chicken, it's very tender, it's very juicy, but the one thing that stands out for me is just the crunch of the chicken. The bun's pretty good as well, but I'd say the crunch of the chicken is really giving this thing its signature, kick, It's very different from other typical chicken sandwiches. But overall, I do enjoy it. It is pretty good.
I think the mayo really makes it. If
The
you're
mayo?
into that.
The mayo? Okay.
I have to say, I'm not a mayo guy, but I do think that the mayo does add a lot to the sandwich.
Yeah, it tastes good.
Tastes good?
Pretty good.
Okay.
It's pretty.
I have to say, this is much better than I originally thought it would be. I thought this would I thought the hype for it was just overplaying it a little bit, but I am very impressed. This chicken sandwich is very good. Now, moving on to the competitor, which, you know, in terms of chicken, you know, they've held the title for many years, and that's the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, you know, the reigning champ. So, here's the sandwich, up close, you know, pretty basic, you know, chicken sandwich, you know. And without further ado, I think let's go into it.
Let's go.
So I think right away, the chicken, you know, obviously it's the Chick-fil-A chicken. The chicken is very, very good. Now, one thing where I think this sandwich falls short that Popeyes kind of makes up for is the bun. The bun, I mean, it's very good, don't get me wrong, but I think the Popeyes chicken sandwich, the bun, it's a little bit bigger, it's a little bit more fluffy, has a little bit more flavor to it, you know. It's just giving that extra oomph there for the sandwich. You know, here's a close-up of the sandwiches, you know, against each other. You can see that the bun is a little bit more fluffy and a little bit, you know, kind of nicer. The Chick-fil-A sandwich is just a buttered bun. The Popeyes chicken sandwich is it's a brioche bun.
And one thing I will say about this is I think the chicken in this sandwich tastes better.
Yeah.
Now the Popeyes chicken, the crunch on the outside makes it nice, but the Chick-fil-A chicken is just unbeatable in a sandwich.
Now that we've all had both sandwiches, what are kind of your takeaways from both sandwiches? Neil, we'll start with you.
They're both pretty good. My one issue with the Chick-fil-A sandwich is there's no real crunch when you bite into it. It's just kind of like a chicken patty almost.
You like the crunch?
I do love the crunch.
like
The crunch gives it something.
Okay.
I think that's so the Popeyes wins with the crunch. As for the chicken, I think the Chick-fil-A sandwich does taste a little bit better. Popeyes is still definitely pretty good.
Definitely.
But then when you come down to the bun, again, this is kind of just like a basic bun almost, you know?
Basic white girl bun.
Yeah. But then this bun just, it's so good. Like, this is one of the best buns I've ever had.
Okay.
So honestly, final impression, I gotta say the Popeyes chicken sandwich edges it out.
Edges it out?
Just a little bit. They're both really good.
Just a little bit. Okay. Corey, what do you have to say?
Like I said earlier, and like Neil just said, I think that the crunch on the Popeyes sandwich does give it a little bit of something. And I think the fact that it does have mayo on it helps a little bit, because both the sandwiches without mayo are just a little bit dry almost. But I think that really helps out the Popeyes sandwich. I will say, once again, Chick-fil-A chicken is better. And honestly, I think that's what it's going to come down to for me. I'm going to say that Chick-fil-A wins it because their chicken is better. It's a chicken sandwich. That's what I'm eating it for.
Okay. Benjamin?
Okay, so my take about these two sandwiches. The Popeyes chicken sandwich is bigger, I would like to say. So you get more there. And I like the mayo. If you're not a mayo person, I get that. But I think the mayo really makes the Popeyes chicken sandwich and the crunch of it. And this sandwich, the Chick-fil-A sandwich, was a little dry for me. But I think if you put the world's best sauce and Chick-fil-A sauce on it, I think it would really add something. But for me, I say Popeyes is the better chicken sandwich.
I'm kind of have similar thoughts to what's been said so far. You know, I think obviously the the Popeyes chicken sandwich, it's a little bit bigger, obviously, and the bun is very good. The bun and the crunch are the two things I think it has going for it really well. Now, in terms of the chicken, I think I'm gonna have to give that to the Chick-fil-A sandwich. I think the chicken on the Chick-fil-A sandwich is just it just tastes better in my opinion. Now, that does not mean that the Popeyes chicken sandwich isn't good. I think they're both very good sandwiches. But I think kind of like Corey said, I'm really eating the sandwich for the chicken. So I think I'm going to have to give the slight edge to the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. But I am pleasantly surprised with how good the Popeyes chicken sandwich is. Obviously, we have a draw here, but I think the moral of the story is that they're both really good sandwiches. It's kind of what your preference is in terms of chicken sandwich. You know, the Popeyes, you know, they come with mayo, so if you're kind of into that, then maybe that's something for you. If you like your sandwiches a little bit more crispy than, say, the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, you know, Popeyes, that's for you. Or if you're, like, kind of solely looking for that good, you know, juicy, tasty chicken, you know, maybe the Chick-fil-A sandwich is good for you. This is Running on Empty Food Review.
signing off.
On Sunday night, the Golden Globes Award took place in LA. Big winners of the night were the films Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and 1917, as well as Brad Pitt for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and Joaquin Phoenix for Joker. On the TV side, the Amazon Prime series Fleabag took home the big award of the night. Tom Hanks and Ellen DeGeneres also accepted Lifetime Career Awards.
On Monday, February 24th, the Four Diamonds is hosting a special movie/bingo night at the Allen Theater. This will be a really cool event. For just $10, you can show up at 6 p.m. to play bingo with the chance to win some cool prizes and gift certificates. And at 7 p.m., the original 1993 Jurassic Park will play. All proceeds from the event will go directly to our mini-thon. Let's fill the theater and have a great night to make cancer prehistoric.
And if you haven't seen the original film, here's a preview.
There it is. Welcome to Jurassic Park. We've made living biological attractions so astounding that they'll capture the imagination of the entire planet.
The most phenomenal discovery of our time.
How'd you do this?
Becomes the greatest adventure of all time.
Can I touch it?
Sure.
Universal Pictures presents
You feel that?
Hold on to your butts.
a Steven Spielberg film.
Fences are failing all over the park. Yeah, that's nice. Gotta go.
An adventure.
Look out! Go! I can't get Jurassic Park back online.
65 million years in the making. Jurassic Park.
Congratulations to Noah Safford, who will participate in the County American Legion speech contest tomorrow at the Legion in Annville. We also wish the wrestlers well at their Dutchman Duels tournament.
Thanks, Noah. And next week are midterms for the high school students. Next Friday is science at 7:30, followed by foreign language at 9:30. Students must stay for a minimum of 60 minutes, that's 1 hour, and the cafeteria will be open for food between exams from 8:30 to 9:30.
We'll be back next week, AC. Have a great weekend.
Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep out. Got me singing like na 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 every day's like my iPod stuck on replay. Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep out. Got me singing like na 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 every day's like my iPod stuck on replay. Remember the first time we met? You was at the mall with your friends. I was scared to approach ya, but then you came closer, hoping you would give me a chance. Who would have ever knew that we would ever be more than friends? But railroad white, breaking all the rules. She like a song played again and again. That girl, like something of a poster. That girl is a damn they say. That girl is a gun to my holster. And she's running through my mind all day. Hey, Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep out. Got me singing like na 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 every day's like my iPod stuck on replay. Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep out. Got me singing like na 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 every day's like my iPod stuck on replay. See you been all around the globe. Now once did you leave my mind? We talk on the phone from night till the morning. Girl, it really changed my life. Doing things I never do. I'm in the kitchen cooking things she likes. Railroad white, breaking all the rules. Someday I wanna make you my wife. That girl, like something of a poster. That girl is a damn they say. That girl is a gun to my holster. And she's running through my mind all day. Hey, Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep out. Got me singing like na 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 every day's like my iPod stuck on replay. Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep out. Got me singing like na 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 every day's like my iPod stuck on replay. I can be your melody. A girl that could write you a symphony. The one that could fill your fantasies. So come baby girl, let's sing with me.